Привет, this is Savasha and I present to you the Black Mirror. We are back at the sanatorium.
Locked.
We are back at the sanatorium and still can't get in.
It's Samuel Gordon. Can you let me in?
Just one moment, Mr. Gordon.
Alright. Now what?
Mr. Gordon, I have terrible news for you. The head doctor is dead.
Yeah, I...
Robert? What are you talking about?
An officer and a detective were here. It's awful.
How did it happen?
They said they found his body at the old lighthouse.
Oh dear.
James was sitting right next to the body.
James?
He was just sitting there, gazing. He didn't even try to escape, just kept crooning some melody. I never thought that he would be able to kill someone.
Where is James now? Where did they take him?
Where he belongs, back in his old cell. It's going to be his home for life.
Oh dear.
So, Robert is dead. But if James had killed him, why didn't he run away?
Yeah, go figure.
I'd like to visit James. Can you let me into the main hall, to his cell?
How do you know where his cell is?
Well, Robert was in charge of this sanatorium, you remember? He told me where I'd find James.
Sorry, I did not realize that. All right then. I will let you in.
Thank you.
But after what has happened, I cannot let you go in there alone. I will have to go with you.
No problem.
We can go then. You know the way, as you are so well informed. I'll be right behind you.
She sounds like a Scottish accent, I think.
Oh, not this.
What?
Wait here. I must fetch a doctor.
What happened?
What? Oh my... Potentially problematic. Is the door
James,
open?
what he feared most has happened. He couldn't return to this place.
Yeah. I can't go in, yes. Oh no, oh no.
James wrote my name on the wall. Why did he do it? At least he died quickly.
How do you know?
At least he...
Yeah, poke around the corpse.
I recognize that tag. Robert's keys.
Okay. Hey, what happened to that thing?
Someone has plastered over it.
Okay. Yes?
I'll try to get the plaster off.
Yep, do that, honey.
Damn, the blade cracked.
Oh no, I lost my knife.
Ralph, can you hear me?
No.
Yes, I can, Samuel. Have you come to visit me? Or have you come to visit James?
James? James is no longer here, Ralph.
Why are you saying that? James is here with me. He's always here with me.
Okay, this is
I
creepy.
can hear his voice. He wouldn't leave me alone here.
I need to ask you about something that concerns James.
Yes, me and Mr. Bubby will help you.
Ralph, when did you last speak with James? Do you remember?
Yes, Samuel.
What did he say? Did he talk about why he escaped?
Maybe, but he was so terrified and was saying such a lot.
Oh
I
dear.
was very confused by it all. He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying.
Robert?
Yes, him.
What else did he say?
He said he knew who killed him. That he knew.
The name. Can you remember the name of the person he was talking about?
No. I was confused. He also told me he's saying goodbye and that we would not see each other again. He didn't want to be put in his room again.
Ralph, please, try to remember who James was speaking about.
I don't know. I really don't. He wouldn't speak then, and there was a long silence.
Scottish accent too, that,
like
isn't it?
such silence.
All right, Ralph. I have to leave now.
Okay, Samuel. Mr. Bubby says, okay.
Ralph was the last one to speak to James, but I probably won't be able to get much more out of him.
At least it sounds like that to me, to a non-native speaker.
What are you doing here? Get
Poking
out
around.
immediately! You have no business being in here.
I set off for the old lighthouse on the Sharp Edge Cliffs, the only possible place where I can find out something about Robert's death. So here's where they found Robert's body.
Just why, I wonder, just why didn't,
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
just why didn't James escape again? Except if they have closed the hole under his bed. Oh, another letter. One other one. They don't come in the right order, but again, I don't speak Hebrew or write it or anything. But it's a Hebrew letter, I know that. It's part of the words of the letters for Leviathan. Yeah. Hang on, do I need to take a picture or
It's
something?
too dark.
I used to do things with these, didn't I?
Another symbol. I should make a picture of this one too.
Diary. There we go.
Done.
Now what? Yeah, well, there was something else.
There's nothing more to be. I'll go to the morgue.
Ah.
Herman may know something new.
Yeah, that's... yeah. There is absolutely nothing to do here, it seems. Let's just go in and talk to Herman.
I should
For
ring the
whatever
bell.
reason. Do that.
He probably didn't hear the bell. I'll try again. He isn't answering.
Really?
Strange. I thought he'd be at home.
Can we just go in, please?
It's open.
Good.
I'll have a look around.
Very good. Can I go anywhere or look at anything? Because... nope.
Where could Herman be? He left the door open, and the morgue too. Strange, indeed.
What is that? That looks like a symbol, but I can't click it. That's the only thing I can look at, it seems. Crap. Wuss. You wuss.
What could have happened here?
Can you take a closer look or will you throw up again? Oh yes, there's a symbol. Oh my god. Hello?
The fifth symbol.
Should be the last.
Got it.
That is fun. Whoa! Creepy. I like that word. Since I played Dragon Age Inquisition, I like it especially. Only the person who's called creepy there never seemed creepy to me, just brilliant. Right. Other game. That will be my next project, by the way. Dragon Age,
That
Origins
expression in his eyes.
2 and Inquisition. Alright, can I... You know, that's not how that looks, but it doesn't matter much.
Who could have killed him? And why?
Yeah, well... Oh, he's
He's
40
clasping
something.
something in his hand. The fingers have stiffened and cannot be opened in their post-mortem spasm.
Do I have any sort of a winch? Winch? I don't want a winch. Oh, come on. Go away. No, I didn't want to look at the bleeding body. I wanted to look at some sort of instruments. I need I don't know, tongs. I
Turn
think
on
the word is
lamp.
tongs,
It's
isn't it?
quite dark in here. There are a few plastic bags under the book. I'll take them.
Why not?
There is nothing in them.
Alright.
Is this what I think it is?
Yep. Was. Microscope. That's what I wanted. That should help me deal with that hand. Oh, now that begins. I know what that's going to be.
The forceps should do the trick. That must be the hair of the murderer. I have to put it into something.
Mm-hmm. How about these?
The murderer has black hair. James's hair was black as coal. I should go back to the sanatorium and obtain a sample for comparison.
Hmm. Alright.
Someone's ringing the doorbell.
Alright.
I'd better leave quickly. Detective,
Mr. Gordon, what
Hi.
are you doing here?
I've come to see Dr. Herman and, I know what it probably looks like, but I'll explain everything.
Have fun.
What are you talking about, Gordon?
I don't know how to say this. I found Herman downstairs. He's dead.
What?
I went downstairs and found his body on the table.
That is a serious matter. Are you sure?
I know what I have seen, Detective. His body is lying on the autopsy table, with the head off.
With the head off? I must go there right away. Listen, Gordon, when you found him, were you alone? Was no one else with you?
No one.
Strange how coincidence tends to lead you to a cause.
He was already dead when I came around.
I believe you. I know who is behind all of this.
You do?
Really? Who?
That lunatic who escaped from Ashbury a few days ago.
Oh.
Who else? Who else could possibly have committed such things? You remember that boy? And now, Herman.
Disfigured.
A normal person cannot have done that.
That's certainly true, but he hung himself in his cell. I was in the sanatorium today.
So, the murderer's punished himself. Oh well. It's justice, I say.
But you haven't got any evidence.
Gordon, there are several disfigured corpses and a madman was on the loose. You want more evidence?
Yeah.
No thanks. Good that you told me about him, Gordon. Now please leave. I've got to go downstairs and deal with this. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Detective. Why would James want to kill Herman? He didn't even know him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Did you even know
I've
that
got to
guy?
get a hold of a sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
Alright, Ashbury again.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Just 1 second.
Thank you.
I intend to finish recording this game today. Shouldn't be too much left. Not that I'm at this point.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask, just tell me where it is.
Well, all right. If you must know, we cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on. So
He's
we
a bit
place
dead.
the body in the old chapel in the graveyard
Oh.
until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer, though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all.
Alright.
Thanks.
Let's go back to the graveyard then. Chapel and the graveyard, okay. That sounds simple enough. Hi, don't need you. This time I really don't need or want to talk to you. I guess. That looks like a chapel.
The chapel is locked.
Ah, perhaps I didn't need to talk to you.
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Can you tell me, why is that chapel in the graveyard locked?
The old chapel?
Oh,
I'll
why?
tell you why. It's locked because nobody has any business going in it.
Can you open
Yeah,
it
right.
for me?
No, I couldn't. Nobody is allowed to go there, like I said.
But you have the key to it, right?
Exactly. And it's going to stay that way.
I have to get into that chapel at all costs.
Have
How
fun.
could I possibly obtain the key? How about you lend me your key? I'll return it in a little while. You could watch my wallet for me in the meantime.
Well, a little extra added to that lousy salary of mine would come handy.
So, what do you say?
Come on.
No, it's not
Oh,
possible.
son of a...
I can't do it. The head nurse would really enjoy the chance to fry my backside. I can't risk somebody finding out.
Too bad. I'll keep the wallet to myself then.
There are
I
heads
won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
rolling around the floor. There is blood all over, and he can't say the word ass. Never mind. Let me try. Wasn't there? Yes, I remember there was a sewer when I first came here. I pointed something of that out. I wonder
This is
where I'll
the
get out.
only way to get inside
Yes.
the sanatorium. I have no choice.
Yeah, well, you're used to it by now, aren't you? Brilliant! That's exactly where I wanted to go. Now what? Perhaps to the boiler room? He should have the key somewhere.
I must be quiet so I won't get caught.
I think there
This
was...
time, I wouldn't have any explanation.
No, you wouldn't indeed. Back through the hall. I can't go anywhere else anyway, so that's where I'm going. Yeah, furnace
I'm
room.
lucky there's no one here. I've got to take advantage of that before somebody comes.
No one's coming, honey. No, 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 we're not going to the lobby. Alright, let's go. Nothing around here.
How do I obtain the keys to that chapel? I'll have a look around here. I've got to come up with something.
Well, I assume the key is somewhere here.
I can't see anything useful. The door of the boiler is very hot. I will get burnt.
There's that thing. Oh,
I should dampen it first.
alright. Wherever, I'll do that. There was water in Dream's room, I assume. Or I hope. Yeah. Well, it's not like we haven't done something similar before in the mine shaft. What am I going to do anyway? When I've got it open, I mean. Oh, there's a locker.
Too bad. No spare keys. Just an old pair of rubber boots. Personal stuff. I'll leave it as it is.
What am I doing with those? Whack the boiler guy over the head? No way. Oh, I'm getting a wild idea. Yeah, well, it does make sense in a weird way.
The smoke from the rubber would go out through the chimney. That wouldn't help.
Okay. What about this thing? Ah!
This should attract some attention. Now, I've got to get going.
Yeah, good idea. And out again. Now what?
Maybe I went a bit too far with those boots. Hopefully none of the smoke has gotten into the building. It's quite smoky.
Can I go in all the same?
One cannot breathe in there now. It's going to take a while before the boiler room is aired out completely.
Oh, there's a key.
He left the keys in the lock. I'll borrow it.
That's what you call that. Do that a lot, don't you? Let's go. And in we go.
James's body. I need a little hair for comparison with the sample that Herman was clasping in his hand.
Right.
I need to use something to cut off a little
Why
hair.
don't you just rip a
I
bit
don't
out?
want to touch him with my hands.
Oh, come on. Euros. Do I have anything to cut something? My knife is broken. Oh, shards.
A broken glass.
Oh, well. Why not? Don't get hurt, honey.
Okay, this should do. Where could I have a close look at it? Well, maybe just. I'll go back to the morgue and use Herman's microscope.
I have a feeling that the game is rushing me through by helping me and telling me these things.
It's set up properly now. I can use it.
You know how?
It's set.
Alright. Now let's see. Do we have someone?
The samples differ. Even I can see that. It wasn't James who killed Herman. But who was it then? Who's got a black? Morris.
Alright, Morris. Morriston. Is there anything in there? I don't think so.
It's empty.
Alright. I thought while I'm here, I take a look. Since I got no real idea. Let's go up to this. No, stable's back there, isn't it? No, it's not. Go up. Alright, let's go. Back there. No! What? Where is the bloody stable? Alright, I'm confused. To the greenhouse? Go upstairs to main gate. The right wing? That was at the main entrance though, wasn't it? All my time's almost up. If I don't find it soon, I can forget it. Ah, here! I knew it was here. See, I'm getting old. Let me very quickly talk to Morris also, if he's still awake.
Morris isn't here. Where could he have gone?
Ah,
Morris
yes,
is
of course.
I found a little hair. I should examine it closely. Maybe this sample will match the one Herman was clasping in his hand.
Alright, let's go to the morgue again. Let's see.
No, Morris isn't the murderer I'm looking for either. But if it isn't him, then who?
Well, who else has black hair? My next idea... Well, never mind. We are going back to the castle for the moment because we have nothing else to do, and I think I know that I think I'll have to talk to Bates. I will save here again because my timer just rang, and we'll continue later. Like I said, I think I will finish this today. There isn't much left, I guess. My next project will be... I'll get into that in the credits. Never mind. I mentioned it already, and then... Yeah, well, that's that. This was Savasia and the Black Mirror. Bye-bye.